Hello, this is Savaisha and I present to you Geralt of Rivia, the Witcher. We left off at Leuwarden's party. I think I didn't finish it. Yes, I didn't finish it. Can I still talk to anyone here? I don't think so. I think we're pretty much done with it. Post reception is almost over. The guests are leaving. I can now talk to the host in private. I need to... So that's the story. Dandelion screwed some lass and now her daddy reaches for his eggs every time he sees a bard. I must be careful when I enter this house. Thaler asks what motivates me. Oh yes, of course that. That got me thinking about myself. I realized I want to punish the bastards who came after me, who tried to kill or cross me. No doubt about it, I'm after Salamandra and it's personal. Yeah. At Leuwarden's reception I had the chance to meet. I already read this, but here we have a card because we we got to know her better. Roderick DeWett. I met Count DeWett at Leuwarden's party reception. He hails from Nilfgaard, belongs to the Order of the Flaming Rose, and advises King Foltest on behalf of the Order. He's exceptionally loathsome and arrogant, and he came to hate me from the moment we met. DeWett arrived at the party in the company of Princess Ada. I sense there is something on between them. I already read this, didn't I? DeWett turned out to be the sworn enemy of Thaler, the chief of the Temerian Intelligence Service. Anything else? Locations? New Narracourt Inn. The New Narracourt is a large, high-class inn frequented by the most important people of Vizima. One can enjoy a conversation over a goblet of good wine, play dice or try one's strength against the best pugilist, whatever that is, in the capital. Probably the fist fighters, but never mind. In the evenings, the New Narracourt hosts exclusive invitation-only receptions. The one we are going to leave soon. Nothing here, and I'm very sad there were no monsters here. Actually, no. No, shut up.
I'm glad you've come.
What is it?
The old saying goes, any enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Get to the point.
Geralt, I urge you to change your tone. Listen to what Declan has to say.
Let me guess. You have dirty work needs doing and thought a witcher with amnesia perfect for the job.
Exactly. Will you help destroy Salamandra?
I'll help, but it hardly means we're friends.
Wonderful. It's as we've heard. All secret societies need gold. Fistek yields the largest profits for Salamandra. Our spies say there's a new salamander camp in the swamps. The herbs are harvested, then conducted to another base in Vizima's temple quarter.
A swamp and slums again. Great.
We're confident you can destroy both camps. If you discover papers, evidence that might aid us, return to me.
Yes, sir. Permission to commence mission, sir.
Both camps are new, without sure defenses. A simple matter for you. The salamanders would slaughter groups of humans easily.
Much simpler to sacrifice one witcher. I'll return once I have new information.
See me tomorrow if you need help. Triss obtained this formula especially for you.
Yes.
Witcher,
About my identity.
any progress?
I'm still analyzing.
Oh. I thought I could tell us something after this entry. Okay, let's... Vaska. Who was Vaska? Oh, the woman in the swamps. I will have a bit of a fist fight now, and then I'll go outside. I can't. No, I can't. Right. Let's. Just quickly, is there anything new about this? Yes, following the thread. Leuwarden asked me to pursue an investigation at Temple Quarter. If I have any problems, I shall see him. To gain more information, Leuwarden suggested I speak with Jeshra, who is a fistic addict and must have a soul. Salamandra is involved in the fistic trade. Leeuwarden asked me to infiltrate the local salamander cells. I can pursue that only once I've completed my investigation. In the temple quarter and the swamp, I should find some of Salamander's documents in both places. Leeuwarden asked me to pursue the investigation in the swamp. I should see Vasco, the brickmaker's leader. She may have some information. Okay.
Let's talk later.
Your mother sucks watching.
Let's talk later. Not now.
I'm itching to eat someone.
Why not?
Not now. Who wants to get slapped?
What?
Not now. Whitey.
What is their problem? Oh, plow them. I'll sleep in there. Until the morning.
A famous
No.
monster slayer gracing my modest inn.
Greetings.
Can I help you?
No, you can't.
Thanks. Farewell.
I'm going to talk to him eventually, but first. Oh, that was unnecessary. I'm not going to. Oh, never mind. Oh, maybe it wasn't. There are kikimos and things out there sometimes. Kikimos are one hell of a fucking enemy to fight. Right.
Up the creek.
Geralt, don't listen to that piss-swilling cheat.
What's wrong, Thaler?
He's involved. The counterfeit royal edicts.
But I thought...
Where do you get the royal seal, you ball-licking bastard?
How dare you accuse me, mongrel?
You believe the seal's fake?
Clearly. If this is a royal edict, where's Foltest's signature? Geralt, this is a provocation.
The king need not sign every edict. The seal is authentic.
You lie, DeWett. I can prove it and you'll hang.
You can prove nothing. Surrender and live. Stay out of this, Witcher.
Never. You won't take me alive, you bastards.
I'll hear both sides.
That scoundrel should hang.
Here
A normal
we
death would be too kind.
Nice. Here we can again decide, and this is, I don't know how much impact the decision has, because I think it's a quest that is
Witcher,
been removed.
reveal yourself as an honest man or a coward.
What do you want, DeWett?
That scoundrel Thaler, he refuses to abide by a royal edict.
What edict?
The royal edict bearing the very seal of our merciful ruler Foltest, that strips him of his position. By the authority vested in me, etc., etc., Thaler is hereby dismissed from his position as head of the Temerian Intelligence Service.
And Thaler objects? You're kidding?
Yes. Show yourself a real patriot. Kill that pleb.
Damn lies. The edict is a fake. This dickless, brainless, sellout zealot burns to see me eliminated.
Silence, lice-ridden scab. You will hang, traitor. Geralt, bring me that pleb. He needn't be in one piece.
I'll hear both sides.
You dare speak to me?
Lights written where?
Made your
Never mind.
decision?
Okay, I can't even ask him.
Keep your hands off him.
You'll regret this. You will all regret it.
Quiet, priest. Thanks for your help, Geralt.
You best disappear for a while.
Good idea, but I must speak with you.
Later. I need to do something.
Fine. Meet me at the new Narracourt.
If we hadn't helped him, they would have cut him to pieces. If we had walked away, he would have died, and if we had helped, well, I think it's obvious that he would have died. I'm pushing my luck right here. Maybe it's me wanting to prove something. Because I didn't make a good job of proving anything before. There are sometimes monsters here on this very... Never mind.
For some peace and quiet.
Let's see Thaler. This quest with the royal edicts will not be continued for a long time now.
We meet again, Witcher.
Worked out that way, I guess.
I suppose I should thank you for saving my ass.
I'm still not sure it was smart to tangle with DeWett.
Of course it was. provided you have Temeria's well-being at heart.
What do you mean?
There's something afoot.
You forget I'm a simple witcher.
It's like this. Before the king departed, he placed Vizima in my care. See?
Seems authentic. During my absence, I entrust you with...
I know you can read, Witcher, but notice both the king's seal and his signature.
I see. That isn't on the other edicts.
A seal can be stolen, but a signature is difficult to forge.
So the royal edicts are fakes?
Exactly.
Alright. Can I talk to you?
Having problems, Witcher?
None. But thanks for asking.
Right, hey, good. Thaler has a royal edict that appoints him caretaker of Vizima in the king's absence. The document bears the king's signature and his seal. It looks like the unsigned edicts are in fact forged. I should keep my eyes open and see how things develop. Characters, do we have something new on any of these two guys? No. Alright, let's see if we can have a fist fight. I think it was only
Your mother sucks dwarf cock.
during the reception that I couldn't.
Who wants to get slapped?
Not now. Whitey.
Right, I'll sleep until the morning and see if I can do it then. Let me talk to the innkeeper.
You're most welcome.
Greetings.
Can I help you?
I don't have any wyvern.
Tell me about the meetings that occur upstairs.
The noble Luvarden of the Merchants Guild rented the first floor of my inn. I'm to supply food and drink and keep my mouth shut.
I'm invited. Tell me more.
If so, you know all you need to know. If you feel you don't honor my discretion...
Maybe some gold will untie your tongue.
I like gold, but you can't possibly pay me as much as Luvarden. Besides, I'd rather not annoy his backers.
Who's backing Luvarden?
Quiet! I've said too much already. Forgive me. Busy now.
Damn.
Don't be so impatient.
Any rooms?
5 orange, just for you.
I'll smash your face.
Let's sleep until the morning. Maybe we can fight then.
Stand still.
Do I still have all the notice boards notices? I don't think. I usually put them away quite soon. But I have quite a lot of other stuff that I can sell or read. I can read. Foreign lands, Mark of the Nilfgaardian Empire is gigantic. It was once but a single realm that went on to conquer neighboring lands and assimilate the populations. Today all who hail from the south are called Nilfgaardians, though some take offense as they have sought to preserve the national identity. Nilfgaard is ruled by a tyrannical emperor. He tolerates no position and knows no pity. Some call him the White Flame, dancing on his enemies' barrows. His symbol and the empire's is a silver sun on a black background. It is worth noting that the female ruler of the Valley of Flowers, the sole existing elven states, considers herself a vassal of the emperor. The Rivian Pogrom Anonymous, based on eyewitness accounts. After the war, the people of Rivia were unhappy. Poverty was the plight of many, and most believed the kings and magnates had betrayed them during the peace talks, not exacting reparations from Nilfgaard. A scapegoat was needed, and as usual it was the changelings, non-humans and witches. A mere spark was required to send a furious crowd into the streets. Anyone who seemed different was targeted. Dwarves, elves, and those accused of using spells were all murdered. People also used the situation to settle old scores, loot and rape. I admit shamefully that few were brave enough to stand in defense of the persecuted. Among those few was the famous Geralt of Rivia, who in seeking to protect his friends was struck with a pitchfork and died. There would have been more victims if not for the intervention of Triss Merigold. The sorcerer sent a powerful hailstorm down on the crowd. Only that powerful spell could stop the rioting. What happened to the body of Geralt of Rivia and those who stood by his side I do not know. So that is why everyone believes we are dead, isn't it? No. White Rafford's decoction, that is the one we got empirically. Sorceresses and Sorcerers, Marcus Marcellinus. The Brotherhood of Sorcerers ceased to exist after the revolt on Thanet Island when some of the mages were accused of serving Nilfgaard and were arrested or killed. All the important sorcerers were there for a meeting. Geralt was there too, by the way. There for a meeting due to transpire on the following day. Neutral mages also perished during the fighting. Among them was Hen Gedimdaith, who remembered the beginnings of human colonization. Soon after, his sire De Vries committed suicide. Her death marked the end of the Brotherhood and the advent of a new order. After the revolt on Thanet Island, some of the surviving sorceresses grew in prominence. Philippa Isle had consolidated her position at Redania's court. She did that by fucking Dykstra, the head of intelligence, where the elf Francesca Finda Bayer, Queen of the Valley of Flowers, expanded her involvement in human affairs. Tris Marigold, a younger sorceress representing Foltest's interests, also joined in shaping the new order. Okay, journal. Mages, we've got that. That not. The early days of the war with Nilfgaard saw the end of the Brotherhood of Sorcerers, an organization which grouped mages and closely controlled the practice of magic. During the Brotherhood's last assembly, a rebellion broke out on Thanet Island. That's in the books, by the way. That's a very intense chapter in the books. Some of the mages were accused of high treason, that is, working for Nilfgaard, and were either arrested or killed. The remaining sorcerers won independence and set up smaller associations. In the wake of the rebellion, the mages retained their influence. Many of them remained royal advisors, sometimes even ruling countries from behind the scenes. Philippa Isle had strengthened her position as Eminence Grise, sorry, French word, of Redania, whereas the elf Francesca Finda Bayer, the Queen of Dolblathenna, took a greater interest in the affairs of humans and became ruler of elven lands in general. Tris Marigold, one of the youngest sorceresses and a representative of King Foltest, also joined in creating the new order. Locations: Nilfgaard. The Nilfgaardian Empire is a powerful and ancient realm in the far south. Its capital is the city of Nilfgaard, located on the river Alba. The empire rose through the conquests, assimilating nearby kingdoms. Only the inhabitants of lands near the river Alba have the right to call themselves Nilfgaardians. A significant amount of elven blood runs in the veins of the people, while the language is a variant of the Elder language. The empire is aggressive and willingly invades neighboring lands. Its war with the northern kingdoms ended 5 years ago, yet in spite of the peace treaty, Nilfgaard has failed to give up its claims to the northern territories. Yeah.
Stand still.
That's it pretty much. Is the knight there, by the way? Yes. Get a quest here.
A witcher? They said your kind was extinct.
Very nearly. I'm Geralt.
I'd rather not reveal my true name, my knightly vows. If you wish, you may call me Patrick de Wazy.
Of the, Flaming Rose?
Indeed, I'm a member. Perhaps you could lend me some assistance.
With what?
My sister. Will you hear her story? One day we found her unconscious in bed. Blood trickled from fang marks on her neck. We had no doubts. A vampire.
Fang marks don't necessarily mean a vampire.
These clearly did. For after a time, my sister disappeared. She must have been transformed and then escaped.
If she is a vampire, I'll have to.
Above all, I would like you to find her. Confirm our suspicions.
Do you know one Siegfried of Danale?
Indeed.
What news of him?
He is due to be promoted. In fact, he possibly has been already. I don't know, we never speak.
Can you tell me why?
He is transformed. Many of the Order perished in the swamp at the hands of the elves. All save him. They say he hid 2 days within a cow's carcass. Whatever happened, surely old Ake of Danale, Siegfried's father, wouldn't have fled when faced by elves.
You don't know that, so you shouldn't judge, sir.
It need be said, however, that though he gathered information about the tactics of the Scoia'tael, how does that compare to the stain which the mission left on his honor?
Where is he?
He trains recruits in front of the Order's seat in the Temple Quarter.
Damn, it's hot in this thing.
Yeah, well.
Yes?
All right. I'll look for your sister.
You should have no trouble recognizing her. None can ignore her azure eyes. She is a slim, beautiful blonde.
I'll do what I can.
Alright, let's do that later. Talk to the keep.
It's not every day I get an illustrious customer like you.
Greetings.
Can I help you?
Lovely inn. You must host many an illustrious guest.
True, though not many since this state of emergency.
Any other interesting customers?
You are nosy. Terrible fault. I have a terrible fault too.
Oh!
Greedy as hell.
How much do I have to pay you? Oh well.
I knew we'd agree. I've got nothing against gossiping about my customers now.
I'm listening.
These suspicious types have been coming here for a while. The soldiers ignore them.
I gather they wear salamander symbols.
You know them.
Ever listen in?
They speak softly. I've heard very little.
I'm sure they've said something interesting.
I overheard them talking about a password to an underground complex. Was it a workshop?
What was the password?
One said the word thorn.
Thanks for the information. Bye.
Interesting, I didn't know I could get this information like that. I spoke with Patrick DeWett, and the night that the new Nara code, he says a vampire bit his sister and she didn't run away from home to protect the family. I promised to notify him if I find the girl. Apparently she has incredible blue eyes. The thing is, and this I think that this is a... Oh, well, I have an entry on Geralt. A book entitled The Rivian Pogrom claims that Geralt, known as the White Wolf, died during a massacre of non-humans. The pogrom took place in the city of Rivia just after the war with Nilfgaard. Geralt was killed by an angry mob when he tried to defend the oppressed. The sorceress Tris Marigold and the dwarf Zoltan Shive witnessed his death. The witch's body was never found. No, because he was abducted. Yes. Cheese? Cheese. I need a waitress to sell all this stuff to because I can't carry it around for obvious reasons and obvious reasons.
I should try that.
Barrel rack. Let me collect everything I can in here before I... Let me see. Can I fight you guys now? Yeah.
I was once invincible, the Great White Hope.
Huh?
Now I loiter around cesspools because of one fight.
You were a warrior?
A boxer. I had fans galore. Women, gold. And now?
What happened?
Judges disliked blows below the belt. They disqualified me.
I see.
I fought until...
Until?
I fought the lion.
Did he...
One punch. Deadly. And I realised I'd never win. I've worn a hood ever since to avoid being recognised.
After one punch?
It was a spiritual transformation. I can take you.
A wager, huh?
200 orins.
I'm in.
Right.
I'm itching to hit someone.
Well, not exactly, but... Oh! That was below the belt too, Geralt. Well, not that he should care.
Did you train with the lion?
I'm a witcher. I win.
Take your prize.
Meteorite steel and the runic stone. Actually, I think the gold is more.
Gold.
300. Take it and be gone.
I think the gold is more than this would be.
Greetings, Whitey. Got money? Wanna fight?
Yes, of course. What did you think? I can gain a level by fist fighting. Never
Should
mind.
be an interesting fight. Ready?
Bring it on.
Probably only the quest fights. Alright, that was a quick one.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm itching to hit someone.
Wanna be? I'll kick.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Who wants to get slapped? You fight like a lass.
Good. I think there is one more.
You win, Wanderer.
One more?
No challengers?
Wanna be?
I thought I could. I thought there would be two of the toughest fighters I can fight. I'll look again.
Kick.
We'll see.
But never mind.
I'm
then.
itching to hit someone.
That would mean more money. No.
You fight like a lass. Who wants to get slapped? I'm itching to hit someone.
That looks so painful.
You win, one.
Alright, let me see.
I'm itching to hit
This
someone.
one I've done.
Your
Done
mother
him.
sucks dwarf cock.
Ah,
Great.
I can fight two of each kind of fist fighter here, which means that I get 80 plus 20 plus
Should
20
be
is
an interesting
120.
fight.
Bring it on.
120 by
No
round.
challengers?
Oh, that's a good one. I'll need to do more fist fights because I need to get the armor from the merchant. Back in the timber quarter. The better armor has various advantages apart from having 2 slots for potions. It also keeps me safer.
You're not bad. It's no shame losing to the white-haired one.
Right, let's go. Is there anyone else I need to talk to here? I don't think so. Let's look around the city, shall we? What I need to do is find the Royal Huntsman before I go anywhere. Do I have a stone of some description? Jewelry of some description? Yeah, I do. Let's see if that will do.
Why, her? Noble sir.
Are you propositioning me?
No, sir. I await a proposition from you.
Does that help?
You don't look familiar.
Oh.
Whatever. 300 orens.
Be back with something nice soon.
Right, I'll...
You don't...
I... go sapphire. I don't know.
Lovely gift. You impress me. Come. Pleasures await.
I do not think I would have got 300 orens for the ring, but I don't know. Good. Okay, that was that. Do a journal entry? Yes, courtesans. It's amazing when you run in who you run into when you venture deep into the temple court, the stench-filled alleys.
Eternal fire, fill
Hello.
my heart.
Did the guild send you?
No one sent me.
Forgive me. They chased me from the market when I refused to join the guild.
I'm only interested in what you have to offer.
Sorry for my hasty judgment. Please look.
Why won't you join the guild?
Someone's trying to take over the guild. And I hate rules that force me to give free arms to some and refuse business to others.
Who's taking over the guild?
Someone with powerful links. Even the richest merchants are fearful. Vast quantities of weapons are requested, which could only be for the Grand Master or the King.
Right, let's see if I can sell. I need 5,000 orange for this one and I don't have them. I can't sell anything to you because I don't really have anything I could sell out. I can buy this. No, I don't want to buy this. It isn't quite what I wanted, or what I thought it would be. But I can sell you this and I can sell you this. Yes, that I can do. That leaves me with 1,000 orange short of what I need. Let's see, an advertisement. Schottenbach Jewelers, where every ring is that special ring. I need to find... yeah. I need to do systematically because I want to go to every place. Dandelion's loot and sensing location, and this is the house of the Queen of Night. Okay, I am not doing the Queen of Night quest yet. I want to... like I said, systematically. I'll start from here and go into the houses and places and look around places, and I'm not going up there because that's really just somewhere we'll go later. Okay, we should eventually go and
was alluring.
go and sell a few things because I'm carrying around too much already. I need to find a few vendors that will take some of my goods that I'm carrying around. Alright. Is that it? That is it. Okay. Why not?
Leave my daughter in peace.
I want my friend's loot.
That inflated singer seduced my daughter. Out!
I want nothing from your daughter.
I don't believe you. Get out of my house, you blooming drifter!
Listen, good man.
Out! Or I'll kick you out!
I'd prefer a peaceful resolution.
Shove off.
I've heard enough insults.
I'll take you with one hand, bastard! Take that!
And this is the only fist fight that has nothing to do with the normal fist fights.
Damn you! Pass then. Just don't beat me anymore.
The loot is in a trunk upstairs.
Okay, thanks for your cooperation. Alright.
Damn you!
The loot is...
Come on. That happened because there are two entrances to this house. And I just triggered a second one. I'll save because this conversation with her can... I think I can get this one wrong. I don't know though.
Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. I apologize for the intrusion.
That's alright, I'm terribly bored since Papa caught the troubadour Dandelion here. No one sees me.
He caught Dandelion? Doing what?
He was to teach me music. One day, Papa returned from the trading post earlier than usual. We were rehearsing the cantata, A Bird's Tears. Papa walked in at the climax.
Is that an obscene song?
No, it's beautiful. Very poetic. Papa couldn't understand why the rehearsal was in the nude. He was furious. He pulled an old crossbow from behind the wardrobe. Luckily, his vision isn't what it used to be.
Heard any interesting gossip?
Nothing. Papa doesn't let me out of the house.
That's why I'm here.
Why didn't he come himself? Perhaps it's just as well. You look promising too.
I'm here about the loot.
I figured. Somehow he hasn't been singing love songs under my window since Father caught us. By the way, I hope you didn't hurt Papa.
He'll be fine.
Why should I give up the loot? After all, Dandelion won't come to see me anymore.
He's like that.
If I give it to you, he'll use it to serenade some other victim.
I didn't know which is the right answer.
You demonstrate that your character, the beauty of your soul, outshines even your rosy cheeks.
Don't flatter me. I'm no fool. The poet master humiliated me. He used me like some lewd wench. I want revenge. I want him to feel what I feel now.
If you give up the loot, it'll prove he's nothing to you. You dumped him.
Yes, he fell at my feet. He proposed, but I refused.
I would stop short of the marriage proposal. No one would believe it.
Am I not good enough for that scoundrel?
It's more his problem.
If you knew how many tears I've shed for that idiot.
Oh.
Take the loot and go. Leave me to suffer.
Can I cheer you up somehow?
Embrace me. I heard once that a witch's touch is, special.
Causes a slight tingling. Let me show you.
Philandra. I really thought this was one of the conversations that can go wrong, but apparently not. Did I get the loot? I can't carry anything. I can put one ring on my finger. I can. Oh, that is more useful to me. I read all these. Yeah. Well, anyway, it's just food, and the loot goes in a quest log anyway. Right. Okay, let's see if he imagines. Keeper. Okay, general. I've done Land's loot, time to return it to the owner, so he can perform it in Narracourt. Unmarried townswomen are treated strictly by their parents and largely kept at home. They're a bit bored but also curious. Right. Where the heck is the...
Knights should fight monsters. Witches are cruel.
Yeah, I am going to... Hang on, Jonathan Square. There was on Jonathan Square there is a woman.
Quite the dangerous one bearing weapons on your back.
I believe somewhere in a vermilion dress. If I remember correctly, but I don't see her. So, where are you? Is that you? Could be.
You're a witcher?
You have an assignment for me, milady?
Yes. I know witches are inhumanly effective, and for coin they'll undertake any task.
Not entirely true, but what's your point?
So physical and rough, unlike my husband. I enjoy men like that.
Milady, you're wrong.
Don't deny it. Perhaps you don't fancy me?
Oh no, I fancy you.
Prove yourself to me. I want a piece of some monster.
The piece of the monster that we can give her is a Kikimo claw. Or we can bribe her.
What? No one's ever treated me like a cheap whore. Yes, a real man, not some city dandy. Come see what a real woman can do.
Alright. We've done enough. Yeah. I'll call this a... I'll quit now. That's it. Journal. Merchants. Museum's trade court, the rich townspeople with their sophisticated tastes and knowledge of the newest fashion. Right. This was Cervasia and our incredible Geralt of Rivia, the Witcher. Goodbye.